NBA playoffs continue tonight on Monday, April the 20th. We got 3 Game 2s for you on Monday night. I've got free plays and analysis in all 3 Monday night NBA playoff games coming up free for you right here, right now. This is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down all 3 games Monday night. All 3 of these games, by the way, on the NBC Peacock, NBC Sports Networks, depending on which game you're watching. We'll start with the first one at 7 o'clock Eastern, the Eastern Conference. Game 2 between Toronto and Cleveland. Cavaliers easy win in Game 1 as expected. They were a strong best bet for my clients Saturday afternoon. I also gave them to you free right here in the video. And the game was never in doubt. It was a 13-point win, but Cleveland led by 24 in that game and really dominated. And as I told you in the video on Saturday, I thought this would be a rather easy series for Cleveland. This is a team that vastly underachieved this season, being only the 4th seed. A lot of people thought they might win the Eastern Conference, or be the 1 seed at least. And they also had one of the worst point spread records in the East this season. So I did like the value that we got with them in game number 1. And keep in mind, they won by 13. They were up by 21 at the end of the third quarter, and they coasted. So while it was an easy win, they should be well rested for this game. Toronto does fit some good Game 2 bounce-back situations, playing on teams that lost by double digits in Game 1. The problem, though, is I don't trust the Raptors. Even though they won all 3 regular season meetings, Cleveland's the better team, and they hold some substantial matchup edges, as I discussed on Saturday. And we saw that bear out with the 2 guards, Harden and Mitchell, just going off for a combined 54 points, and they took 38 shot attempts. They took 38 of their 81 shot attempts, so not looking to fade Harden or Mitchell. If the Toronto Raptors try to crack down on one of them, the other one's going to go off. Obviously, I don't like playing over props when both guys had big games. But here again, Mitchell put up 32, and he was only 11 for 20 shooting. Harden had 22, and he was only 8 for 18 shooting. He only got to the free throw line twice. So I think both Mitchell and Harden, their overs, are the only way I would play them again. And while Toronto was a top 10 defense, they've got some matchup problems in this series. So I like the over as far as the total goes in this game. Take a look at Cleveland and Toronto up and over 222.5. I just don't think they're going to be able to slow down the Cavaliers in this one. I think the Raptors will get some points as well, as Cleveland might be becoming a little complacent after the easy win on Saturday. All right, your next game goes at 8 o'clock Eastern Monday night, and it's Atlanta, New York. This should be a much more competitive series, as I've discussed. I told you that in Game 1. We stayed away from the side. We did like the over. I gave that to you in the video. We missed a play for my clients by a single point. Tough loss there by a single point of the over, but I'm coming right back with it here in Game 2. I still like the offensive edges for both teams in this series. Atlanta, a good 3-point shooting team, and we saw that in Game 1 as they hit 48% from 3. They definitely hold an edge from the 3-point range against the Knicks, and when they're hitting threes, they're going to win some games. I think that'll likely happen here. In a series, I think it goes 6 or 7 games. We're looking to probably play the loser of the previous game. The zigzag is going to work well here, so I do like the Hawks off the 11-point loss. So I would take a look at Atlanta in this one, plus the 5.5. And I also like the over 217. I mentioned that we liked over 216 in Game 1. It landed 215. Well, now it's 217. That tells you something, right? The game barely stayed under, but the total is now higher for Game 2 because the first game probably should have gone over the total based on the pace of play. And by the way, I mentioned the 12 for 25. That was the Knicks. They were 48% shooting from 3. The Hawks in the first game were only 38%. That's one of the reasons I do like them here in Game 2, is I expect them to bounce back. They took 37 threes, but they only hit 38% of them. And I actually feel like they're the better 3-point shooting team in this series. So this is kind of what you're looking for, is a team that underperforms from 3. I look for a bounce-back spot for the Hawks from 3-point range in this game, and that's another reason why I like the over 217 as well. I think both offenses will get theirs. And speaking of getting theirs, I told you in Game 1 that I didn't think they had many answers for Brunson or Karl Anthony Towns, especially down low, and Cat did some damage. I got to the free throw line 10 times. Brunson got there 8. Brunson and Cat were combined 17 out of 18 from the free throw line. I think they're going to get plenty of points once again from the charity stripe. Brunson also took 22 shots. He only hit 9 of them, still finished with 28 points. Anthony Towns had 25 points, and he was only 6 for 13 shooting. So I like both Cat and Brunson up and over their point total. Get one, if not both of them, up and over. And I like the game over 217 as well at 8 o'clock Eastern Monday night. All right, your third game is the late game, 10:30 Eastern Monday. Now we're in the Western Conference. Minnesota and Denver, Game 2. This is another series I told you I thought could go back and forth and go 6 or 7 games. So we're kind of looking to play the zigzag in this one as well. And that would mean we're going to be on the T-Wolves after their 11-point loss in game number 1. A lot of concerns about Anthony Edwards' knee injury. He'd missed several games over the past month. Came back, played 38 minutes on Saturday, 22 points. He said he felt fine. Shooting was a little dicey, though. 7 for 19 from the field and just 2 for 9 from three-point range. So I do like Minnesota to bounce back. I like the zigzag in this series. T-Wolves plus 6.5. But yes, Anthony Edwards' knees and his lack of shooting in the first game is a concern. We'll see if it gets better here in Game 2. He is expected to play normal minutes. As far as some other guys that underperformed, DiVincenzo had just 4 for 9, but he was 4 for 7 from 3. He ended up with 12 points. McDaniels, 6 for 14, 16 points. Let's talk about McDaniels. I think McDaniels could be worth a looking over. Jaden McDaniels here, the power forward for the Timberwolves. Landed with 16 points. He was priced, I believe, around 14.5, 15.5, and that's what we're seeing here for game number 2. He has scored 16 or more in each of his last 8 games, and he's priced around 15. And he took 14 shot attempts, but was only 6 for 14. He was 0 for 4 from 3. I like McDaniels up and over the 15 points here in game number 2, especially if it's a bounce-back spot for Minnesota. Gobert, big game for Rudy Gobert, 17 points, but he was 8 for 9 shooting, although he was just 1 for 5 from the free throw line. So it'll be interesting to see how Gobert, if he bounces back. He has a tendency to alternate good and bad, and this is a perfect example. He had 17, he had 5 before that, he had 12, he had 5 and 6 before that, he had 14, 14, 14. That's just looking over his last couple of weeks. He's priced at 10.5. Keep an eye on Gobert. If he has another big game, which he might here, we might look to fade him here in Game 3 coming up back in Minnesota. But I do like McDaniels up and over 15 points as a top Minnesota prop. And if Edwards is limited or struggles, McDaniels will probably get a little extra touch on the ball as well. Julius Randle, mediocre game, just 7 for 16. He had 16 points. On the Denver side, never looking to fade Jokic, right? Triple-double machine, one of the greatest ever. He played 40 minutes, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. We're never looking to fade Jokic. He did what he's supposed to do. Some other guys that jump out to me, Aaron Gordon was just 1 for 5 from three-point range, but he still managed 17 points. If he shoots a little bit better from beyond the arc. And Jamal Murray, 30 points, big game, but he was only 7 for 22 shooting. He got to the free throw line 16 times and hit all 16, and he was 0 for 8 from three-point range. Murray, 0 for 8 from 3, and he had 30 points. I think he can get up and over again. I think he has some real matchup edges in this series, especially if Edwards is hobbled on the defensive end. I would not fade Murray. He's priced around 26 in this game. But once again, he got to 30 without hitting a three-pointer, and he got to the line a lot, which tells me he has a matchup edge, and that Edwards, when he's on him, is going to have a tough time guarding him. Murray over, but I really like the McDaniels prop over 16. Also lean Timberwolves in this one as well, plus the 6.5, and that zigzag for this and the Hawks series. I think that Cleveland-Toronto series is going to be more one-sided, but I think the Atlanta and Minnesota series are going to alternate back and forth. Zigzag might hold up a little bit better in that one. There you go. Those are my thoughts, my leans, some analysis for the 3 games Monday night. Don't forget, I'll do this again on Tuesday. 3 games for Tuesday night, 2 games for Wednesday, and then 3 games Thursday back on Prime. Don't you wait for Thursday night Prime. We don't have to wait for the NFL. It's here this week with the NBA playoffs. But seriously, I'm going to give you every NBA playoff game every day. Just like I gave you every NCAA March Madness game, every NFL playoff game, every college bowl game. Because if you give us thumbs up likes, positive comments below like you all are doing each and every video, I will keep them coming. It's quite simple. If people are watching these videos, if they're finding them useful, I will take the time every day to record every NBA playoff game for you with my thoughts and analysis. So thumbs up, like, boom, took 2 seconds, you did it. Positive comment below, and let me know your thoughts on these games. Side, total, player props. What are you looking at Monday night? And include some analysis if you have time, so we, of course, can all learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. And you will never miss a free play video when you click subscribe, and you click the bell as well here for free on WagerTalk TV for an instant alert. Now, I'm going to give you opinions, analysis, leans on all these sides, totals, player props. A lot of these are light TV leans only. Nothing wrong with it. Have some fun with it. If you're watching the games, enjoy them. Maybe 1% of bankroll is appropriate. But if you want my official best bets, the games that I'm using, the same games my clients are getting, those are 4% plays. And there's only one way to get them, and that's to be a client at WagerTalk.com. So go to my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And while you're there, check out the daily free play. The last cut, just a bit outside from being a best bet, goes up as a bonus free play. So go get that bonus free play for Monday night. Check out my official NBA best bets for Monday. Also, my daily baseball best bets. Don't sleep on baseball. What a great bankroll builder that is for the next 5+ months before football begins. And if you're ready to get on board, yes, you can do a 1-day all access for $39. You can do a 3-day for $69. Whoops, nope, 6 days for $69. That's right. The buy 3 days, get 3 more days free is still available. Also have the 1-month promo code still available. Normally 30 days all access is $299, but nope, it's just $199 with promo code SM100, instant $100 discount. Also the Summer Spectacular, which gets every basketball and baseball and football through August 31st for about $5 a day. You know, tomorrow is $5 Tuesday. Every play is $5. Abe Lincoln gets very excited for Tuesday. It's his favorite Tuesday. But if you get the Summer Spectacular, you're getting everything for about $5 a day. That's like $2 a play because I average 2 to 3 plays a day on average. Or the best deal, the 1-year all access. We get George Washington involved then because it's about $1 a play for a 1-year all access, 365 days and nights with an instant $500 discount. All these special offers are on my page right now, along with the strong best bets and the daily free play. Go check it out, stevemerrillwagertalk.com. And hey, get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. On the way out, follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merril. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. MERRIL. At Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to WagerTalk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.